Good day, everyone. It's Leslie Borey for the Brantford News. I got an email today warning me to put my cell phone into tinfoil. Apparently tomorrow at 2 o'clock, now I don't know if it's just in America, but for sure FEMA is said to have been planning an emergency broadcast system test. Also a wireless emergency system test. Alright, so that means that your cell phones are supposed to broadcast a message to you tomorrow, as well as your television and radio. Alright, so what they're going to do is apparently they say that they're going to shut things down for a while. Right? And they say it's a practice test. You can just read through it as I go here. And other people are saying that this thing might last for 10 days, maybe even 3 weeks. And when we come out of this, we're going to be in a new economic system with the gold standard, which is crap. I heard something in the past about this gold standard where the whole world has to share the wealth that, or every nation has its own amount of finite amount of gold, and that nation, that's basically as rich as that nation will ever be, is what it, with as the amount of gold every nation will have will determine its wealth. Okay, folks, that means in every nation, people will have to share a finite amount of wealth through gold, and the more people there are means there's less gold to go around for everyone to share. That sounds like communism, folks. That's like the end game for the bankers when they actually have control of everyone. Okay, they can just print money out of thin air. I think control is their game. All right, they turn thin air printed money into cash and prizes, I guess you could call it, right? Mostly prizes. When they lend you money, the money that they lent you was created out of thin air, and someday down the road, they might end up with your house. And that's pretty good for printing money out of thin air, folks. That's how the banking system works, okay? And when they charge interest, it means that there's always more debt in the system than money, but that's another story for now. But right now we're talking about this internet not working for a while. They say that the ATMs will not work, and after the 10 days of communication darkness, and that's when we're going to come into this new quantum internet. They say this whole new economic system is going to replace what we have right now. But what they're not going to replace is the communism, because it's just, this is a continuation of it. This is us going, as humanity, getting deeper into communism here. And this is going to go on all over the world. All right? And it says here they're going to broadcast 8-hour movies, 24/7, 8 hours long movies, and they're going to be broadcast all day, every day, 24/7, folks. It says all will change. All right. And they call them the old and evil systems will be pulled. Well, I don't think this system's going to be, sunshine and lollipops. Okay, folks. I think this is a pretty bad thing. All right. So it says the end of financial and human consciousness, enslavement. Now, this is a lot of stuff to say. Oh, and it says we'll have a new currency called the United States note. And it'll be gold backed, all right? So that's what we were talking about earlier. You don't want that. All right. Now, they mention here something about they'll receive 7 quotation mark Trump TS, aka emergency broadcast system text messages on our phones, alerting us to tune into our TV at this time, okay? So the fact that Trump is in on this, like I said, my bullshit antenna it just goes right through the fucking atmosphere on this one. All right, it's you know it's launched. Basically, whatever Trump is involved in, you know that it's communism and Zionism. Okay, folks, he's not the savior of anything. Him and Trump are pretty much the same. Or pardon me, Mr. Trump and Mr. Biden are pretty much the same deal, and they're not here to save us. Trump had 4 years to fix the economy. The Germans fixed theirs like they started to fix it immediately in 33, and 3 years later they held the Olympics. Okay, folks. That was during the Great Depression that happened to Germany, that they fixed their economy. And Trump had 4 years in times that were much better than that to do it, and he didn't do it, okay? He didn't get rid of the Federal Reserve. He brought in all kinds of speech laws, okay? So you can't criticize the communists, we call them in Israel, right? And, yeah, the Bolsheviks. So we can't be criticizing them. Right, or the Americans can't, you know, in the land of the free, right? Trump basically shut them up, and people still lick his balls. All right, it's just this is stupid stuff. This is like people still voting conservative. You know, they're just retarded. They should know that these people are communists. All right, and they say there's gonna be some kind of tribunals, fraud, corruption, pedophilia. Exactly. If they do have anything like this, you know, it's just for a show. This whole Q thing is bullcrap. All right. Yeah, basically Q is you, okay? If you want to do something, then that's it. But if you're going to be waiting for some guys to show up and save the day for you, then you're going down because no one's going to help you. There's times when you have to stand up to a bully. I learned that growing up in Brantford, okay? All right, folks, so there isn't really much to say about this. I'm basically passing on a rumor to you. I'm sure the test has been scheduled. Okay, I'm sure that's real. But as far as this other stuff goes, I don't like to spread rumors on my channel here. I'm not a shill. I'm not a gatekeeper for, you know, for international weasels. But we live in some weird times right now, and if you want to put a couple of crumbs away for later to eat and a little bit of water, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Although I can see the day coming when someone just boots in your door, like some officials, and just take everything from you just to force you into some camp or some shit that you don't want to be in, okay? So we'll see what happens here. But I don't know. We'll find out. It's 9 o'clock in the evening right now, so in about 17 hours or so, we'll see what unfolds, all right? All right, guys, it's pretty much all I have for you. I'm sure the test is real, but the other stuff, we will see. If it does come... if this horse does come in, we'll say, and all this stuff is true. I mean, maybe a lot of people will be awakened by it, but we'll see what happens. But we're going to have to scramble as a people to organize ourselves very quickly, though. This is not going to be easy. All right, guys, you have the greatest evening. Good luck to you in the future. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. All right, guys, let's just keep trying, though, okay? All right, Canada, have a good evening. Bye. And all my international viewers, too. Hey, guys, how are you? All right, good day, guys.